What is up, everybody? It is Nate here to talk about the whole WoW Pristine server debacle. Now, this is a mess. I mean, seriously, it's saddening, really, because this was a fear I had, once this whole thing started in the first place. I mean, even before this, when I kind of thought about the issue of, if Blizzard was ever to make, a vanilla type server, I was afraid that the best analogy I could come up with was when George Lucas went back and fucked with the original Star Wars, trilogy, and fucked it all up and everybody hated it. I was afraid Blizzard would take the same path, go back and tinker with shit that they didn't need to because vanilla was great as it was. Granted, there is overpowered classes and balance issues, but there's just something about vanilla that's fucking great. And people say, oh no, that's rose-colored, you're looking through rose-colored. No, I'm not. Because look how many people were playing on Nostalrius. There's a reason why it was so good, and it's the community aspect of it. Granted, like I said, there's definitely balance issues with vanilla classes, but it's still fun. And I was afraid that Blizzard was going to do something like this in creating a pristine server. And a lot of people have said this already, but all they're doing is slowing down the content. They're not making it vanilla-like. They're not. It's not going to feel like vanilla either. The thing that I want, some people even say, oh, it would be kind of cool if they made it with the new character textures and everything, just vanilla. No, I don't even want that. Because if I see, granted, I think they're great new character designs and everything like that, and I'm glad they did it for the current version of the game. But if I want to play vanilla, I want that shit to look like vanilla. Even if those didn't look that great back then, I don't care. I want that same feel. I want that same look. And if they start bringing in the new stuff, it's not going to be vanilla anymore. And the more they tinker with this, the more they're going to want to tinker with other stuff. That's why I say, fuck it, I just want vanilla. It'll give me that feeling again that I'm playing the WoW that I love. But the sad part is, I don't think Blizzard's going to do it. At least not right now. And I don't think they're going to do it until their final expansion is released. Part of me wonders if Legion might be their last expansion. I'm kind of 50-50 with it because there's so much crap going on right now with Legion that if it doesn't take off and it doesn't blow the fuck up, they might rethink about making another expansion. But the other expansion might be already in process already. But the thing is, even if it is, they killed Titan after 3 years of development. Why not kill the next expansion? But I think, honestly, if Legion doesn't work, the only way Legion will be their last expansion is if it's a colossal failure. Talking like nobody fucking buys it. And I know there's been quite a few people that have bought it already. So I think it'll feed them enough to make one more expansion. But I honestly think the expansion after Legion is it. I think it's done after that, even though they've sitting there and said they have 10 expansions worth still in their minds playing around. I think after Legion, they're going to have one more expansion and that's going to be it. And I think that is when vanilla servers will come out. But the thing is, I think the reason why vanilla servers won't come out and the reason Pristine will is because Blizzard's not ready for vanilla to be better than their current game. They're just not. Their egos are too big to think that. And the thing is, they're gonna release these pristine servers. Everybody's gonna hate them. It's not gonna be the reason why people want vanilla. It's gonna be just a shit version, a slow version of their current game, and everybody's gonna hate it. Nobody's gonna play it, and they're gonna be like, see, we told you, you guys didn't want vanilla. And that's going to be that. I think honestly that's Blizzard trolling us. It's Blizzard, even though they sit there and say, oh, we love this game, the game creators, the game directors and everything, we love this game, that's why we work on it. I don't think they do anymore. After so many years, I believe when they first started, yes, they loved World of Warcraft. After all the years of shit that they've gotten through the forums and changing shit and how much fucking people hate it, I just think it's just a 9-to-5 job to them anymore. I don't think they really care about the game anymore. I really don't. Like I said, I'm going to bring it back to George Lucas again. He got rid of Star Wars because he was like, fuck it. Everybody hates when I touch it anyway. I'm done with this shit, and sold it. And he was better off for doing that. And I think Blizzard is better off by just releasing vanilla and fucking dropping the mic and leaving and saying, have at it, you know? Because the more they fuck with the game, the more shitty it gets. And like I said, I think honestly they're releasing these pristine servers to troll us, or not releasing them, but talking about releasing them to troll us and say, see, you didn't want it, we told you so. And then they'll have one more expansion that hardly anybody will play, and they're like, how can we milk as much money from the community as we can before we call it quits? Let's release real vanilla servers. I honestly think that's what's going to happen. I think Legion will be the expansion where they realize we can't do this anymore. Let's make one more expansion and then leave. So honestly, that's where I'm at, guys. I loved World of Warcraft. All the way up to Wrath of Lich King. You know, here's my part of the video where I talk about how much I played it. You know, I started playing midway through Vannilla, and it was fucking amazing. And then Burning Crusade came out. It was even more amazing. Wrath of the Lich King blew my fucking mind. Like, I played so much of this game. It was such an intricate part of my life, and that sounds sad because it's a video game. But a lot of you guys, I'm sure, feel the same way. And that's why playing on Vannilla was so special to you when playing on Nostalrius and other private servers. It's a game we all want. It is. And man, I just wish Blizzard would listen to us. I just wish they would, and I don't think they are. Even though they say they are, I don't think they are. And it's sad. It really is, because this game was a history-making game. I mean, this game will go down in the annals of history as being one of the most popular games ever. And it created so many cool stories. It created so many real cool families outside of the game. And it's just rotting right now. A very low percentage of people like the game the way it is anymore. I think Blizzard is really making a mistake not releasing vanilla servers and releasing pristine servers. But hey, it's their game. It's just sad that they don't care about it anymore. Anyways, that's my thought on the whole thing. I love you guys. Peace.